my husband was amazing. He was my rock. I have to say, I worried more about him when I was going through it than I was worried about myself. Because every day I did something to make sure I would get better and get through this. I did what I had to, from, the shampoo I used, the soap I used, to the clothing I wore, to the doctors I saw, to the food I ate. I was doing something every day. And I noticed he was just on the sidelines watching me go through this, you know. He could just hold my hand at night, you know. And one of the hardest things I ever had to do was look into his eyes the day I got diagnosed. And when I went to pick him up from work and we were going to go talk to the doctor and, figure out next steps, and to see the anguish in his eyes, I didn't even have to talk to him. So I worried about him more than anything. I worried about my kids. How were they going to handle it? I knew I was fortunate that we caught what I had very early. I knew that my challenges were not going to be anything like what my mother went through, and that I was going to have a much easier path. Even my doctor says easiest one to get through. But I think having been through a cancer experience with someone else, it made it just as scary. So I was worried about, will my children understand that, yes, cancer is a serious word, but sometimes you're going to be okay. We're going to get through it. And it was the temporary inconvenience, but we just had to get through it and do the right things. And they were great. They were amazing. I felt, so long as they felt that they were hearing everything and that I was telling them the truth, they were able to process it and handle it. And my husband too, and as well as my friends, and I felt they wanted to do something to help, because that's where I saw the struggle the most. People wanted to help. They felt helpless, and yet every day I was getting up and doing something to help myself. They wanted to help. So I realized it's okay if, my girlfriend wants to drive me to, an appointment. It's okay. It makes her feel better, So I let them in, and let them help. And I took the help. I'm not one to ask for a lot of help, but I think remembering when I was caring for my mom, everybody, you feel helpless until you're given something to do to help. And then you feel like you're making a difference, and everybody wants to help make a difference. So yeah, I would take turns asking, one girlfriend or another, I said, I need a ride, can you give me a ride? And they give me a ride. And it was good. It was wonderful. You see life differently. You appreciate relationships and friendships a lot more, and the experience is just a blessing, because it just opens your mind to things that you might not have taken the time to contemplate or see.